Very important discussion here. That if backbiting is impermissible, and it's a major sin, and it's on a level of being reprehensible, unlike other sins. أَيُحِبُّ أَحَدُكُمْ أَن يَأْكُلَ لَحْمَ أَخِيهِ مَيْتًا فَكَرِهْتُمُوهُ. Would one of you like to eat the flesh of his dead brother? A dead cadaver, a dead body. Would you like to eat the flesh of this body? It's reprehensible in thought. Then you would hate it, meaning you should hate as well backbiting. That's for the everyday Muslim. Remember, everyday Muslims are mentioned in the hadith of Nasiha. Fifthly, after category number 4, A'immat al-Muslimin, the leaders of the Muslims. So, as reprehensible and as disgusting and as severe as a crime of backbiting is for the everyday Muslim, and how much his honor is required in Islam to be preserved, then what about the leaders who have a class that they have been given, a status that Allah Ta'ala has given them? The Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has affirmed it for them. Then how about backbiting them? All of these people, notice the Ikhwanis. Their talks are full of brotherly love speech all the time. You have to respect your brother. You can never say anything against your brother. You have to honor your brother. You have to love him. You have to this, that, unity, love, and all of that. Ruler is mentioned. A'udhu billah. Qatadahu Allah. May Allah curse him. May Allah fight him. He doesn't deserve to be the ruler. Muslims should kill him. Muslims should take him out. Muslims should replace him. If they knew what they were doing, if the ummah had any life in it, they would remove this oppressive ruler. And all of a sudden, backbiting is totally halal. Backbiting is totally halal. If I said the store owner, he should have his store taken from him, they would say, that's your brother in Islam, how dare you? And he provides such an important service to the community with that store that he has. How dare you speak about your Muslim brother? Repent and seek Allah's forgiveness for talking about your Muslim brother who has that store. Type the Muslim brother who has that country, the Muslim brother who has that country with the 2 harams, with Mecca and Medina and the Islamic universities and the scholars and the callers to Al-Islam and the strength of Islam in these days and times. He's not your brother in Islam. It's not his right not to be backbitten.
It goes back to that first point.
There you go, right back to the first point. First of all, do you even accept his position? Or are you from the beginning, right out of the gate? That's invalid. It's invalid. If I said to you, the guy who owns the store, his ownership of the store is invalid, we should go take his store. Say, Taqillah, he has a deed to his store. Don't challenge people's rights. That's his right to have that store. Well, you're ready to go after the Muslim countries and the imams of the Muslims. You're ready to cause civil war in a country. No problem. You won't allow me to go down to a store and take the store by force. You say that's a violation of rights, and I agree with you. And I'm only saying it just for the sake of argument. But how are we ready to go to a Muslim country and challenge the authority of a Muslim country? And say you have no right to take the money of the Muslims. You have that oil money is for everyone. How dare you take the oil money? And all of this. You won't accept it amongst the regular Muslims, but you accept it for the head of a state. The one that through him Allah Ta'ala provides security, and Allah provides the promotion of Islam and the forbidding of evil and, facilitating scholarship for the ummah. All of these things, all this great stuff, the dawah of Islam, the correct creed being spread all over the earth. You challenge that, that's a sign of clear hypocrisy. That's how the Salaf understood it. When you speak about the ruler like that, that is a sign of clear hypocrisy. You don't want good for the Muslim ummah. You may claim you want good. You don't want good for the Muslim ummah if you're busy speaking against the Muslim rulers, making dua against them, talking about them.